Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Kristýna.
And this is our podcast,
Let's Chew the Fat. Hello and welcome to the new episode of the Let's Chew the Fat podcast.
Hi. So today we're going to take a look at the exchange semester that we have ahead of us. And we're going to talk about what we're excited for, what we're scared for, just kind of our expectations for it. Since we have pretty much only 1 to 2 weeks of this semester left. But first, we're going to take a look back at this week. As always, what would you say? I mean, for me, what I was thinking about was the Christmas thing and the Congress and the exams.
Yeah.
Right?
The days are going by, the weeks are going by. It's pretty much determined by university and exams. But we're trying to also manage having some fun and enjoying Christmas specifically.
We're trying.
So on Friday, we had a Secret Santa because we did that last year and it was fun. So this year we did it again. I don't know. I mean, how it was specific, I would say, were lip glosses.
Oh, I'm wearing mine.
Because these last couple of weeks, there's been some shopping mania within our group. I mean, it's not that bad, at least on my part. But it's just, like, someone buys something, they immediately share it with the group, and there it goes. So I think it was Sophia. She wanted to buy a lip gloss, and she discovered this particular one.
No, it was me. I want credit for this one. She wanted to buy a blush or something, but she needed 15 euros more because of Black Friday, to get the free shipping and everything. Mm-hmm. So she asked in the group chat, and I was like, well, I'll take a lip gloss. And I found that, and she was like, well, I want that too. And then everybody else was, well, I want that too.
Because
usually it's Kristýna who influences, so I want credit for this one.
Yeah, because I was also thinking about getting a lip gloss for a while because I don't wear too much makeup on regular basis because I'm too lazy. That's basically the only explanation or the excuse. But I wanted something easy but sparkly just on my lips, basically lip gloss.
Yeah.
And I saw it. I looked it up on TikTok and it looked beautiful. So we all went crazy. We all got some. And then on Friday, Sophia brought it with her and then we tried it. We were obsessed. We took a bunch of pictures. It was a lot of fun. But another thing that happened on Friday is I cut my hair. People who are watching on YouTube,
oh, that's true.
They can see, or maybe when we post clips on social media later, you will see too. For now, it's a secret. Because for some reason, this semester, I wanted to do a lot of secrets, surprise people. And so it was very spontaneous. I cut my hair. Now I can't tell it to anyone. I have to keep hiding on Be Real so people don't see. And Adela came and she was like, so I can't post any pictures with you.
I know,
for 2
it's
weeks.
insane.
It's difficult, but it's fun. And then I surprised the girls as well. And yeah, that was fun.
And honestly, I loved it because I loved the gifts were great. I feel like everybody put a lot of thought into their gift, you know? Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, I gave you this because of this. I gave you this because of this. I got a horse. I got a bag that wasn't finished, but it's great because now the gift is prolonged. I was stressed out for a second though because she gave me the bag and it had she wanted to do embroidery on it. A friend. And then she gave it to me and it has just one string in it. And I look at it and she goes, do you get it? And I thought that one string had some kind of significance, it was some kind of inside joke. It was something that I was supposed to understand. And I was just sitting there in fear for a couple of seconds being like, I don't understand this inside joke. I don't know where this is going. But basically, she just meant that I'd lost my bag. I'd broken my bag, so she was getting me a new bag. So it was all good. So I'm excited to get that finished product too. Yeah, she took it again. But I loved all the gifts this year.
Yeah. It was really nice. It was cozy. It was nice for me because I didn't have to go anywhere because we did it in a place. It was really nice. I went to bed before people left. It was awesome.
Living the dream, truly.
And
in the morning
that same day,
well, I love this. Our friend, she just wrote into the group chat like a week ago. She was like, guys, who wants to come to the Congress? Send me your email addresses or something like that. And without questioning, everybody sent their email addresses. And I love that. And then it was just like an open day, I think, because it was 45 years of the Constitution. I think there was...
Paula said they do it every year.
Oh, why was there 45? Well...
Maybe it was somehow special. Maybe the gifts we were given were because of that.
Oh. And we went, and it was honestly incredible. Like, it was so interesting seeing everything. Like, I thought it would just be like the main hall, but they also let us see everything else. We got a mini constitution. There were actual like politicians there, which I also wasn't expecting.
I talked to the president of the government.
She did.
I took a picture with her as well.
And like they would they were there to like explain things to you, like how it was working, and I thought that was a super like cool idea.
What's great that we, like I said, I talked to the president of the government. We went to see the Spanish Congress, blah blah blah, and we started talking about lipsticks in this episode or lip gloss. You know,
honestly, priorities. The lipsticks are great. Oh, we should maybe also say what they're the Revolution ones.
It's called, wait, they look like this, and they're called Shimmer Bomb Base.
Well, yeah, and then there's a bunch of different ones, and we just each got like different ones. So we have, among us, we have the whole collection. But
you know, I already looked it up on like Czech eShops. And they have more shades.
I might get more. I'll look at that.
I think I'm gonna show it to my sister, and then maybe I'll make her get some.
Fair enough. So yeah, and they were there to explain everything, which I thought was a pretty like cool concept, and it was a lot of fun for like our one friend.
So excited to see us, especially because we're journalism students. They were like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much of that
was real.
But I'll take it. You know, I don't need authenticity. And our friend, like the friend who has to go, she was so happy, and it was the best thing to see. Like that was a dream. She said it was better than the Taylor. Like this was the highlight of her year. Like even more so than the Taylor Swift concert, which is an insane statement.
Well, she hasn't gone to the concert.
I know.
Yet, so
well, yeah, maybe that'll change. But I love.
Well, that's gonna be next year. So
yeah, but somehow she's included. I don't know. That was her statement, not mine.
Okay.
And let's not.
Analyze.
Okay. So yeah, that was great to see too.
And honestly, I feel like nothing else happened.
No, because I've just been dying. Like these past 2 days for like us have been intense because we had final projects. We had 2 final project presentations. We had 2 final exams. Well, we have one in an hour.
Well, in 12 minutes to be precise.
So it's been a lot, and I'm just trying to keep up. I just
wanted to end, and I'm so excited to just go home. Oh, I completely forgot. My friend came yesterday.
True.
Because I don't think I mentioned it here on the podcast, but it was such like a funny and random thing, because I think it was maybe like a month ago, maybe something like that, where she sent me just a screenshot of a flight to here. I was like, okay. What about it?
I respect that kind of announcement.
And then she's like, you know what? I'm just tired of being here in this country. I want to leave. I need to get out. And I was like, okay. But at first I was like, I don't know if this can happen because like I already had a couple of visits. The semester was getting really stressful. But somehow we just thought she could come now and then she could go home with me, which is great because she's going to help me with the bag. I already told her. She's like, well, how great. I'm so excited. But in general, I'm going to have less stuff than in the summer.
Wait, does she not have university?
Yeah, but she just took a break. Her school, apparently...
She doesn't have finals now. I'm guessing if she could take a break.
I think she also said that, like, officially the classes end on, like, December 22nd or something.
Okay, so it's like the last day of classes that she's missing. Oh, no, not even.
No. But it's fine. She, in her words, her university is extremely easy, like what she's doing. But I think she's just interested in it.
It doesn't look like it to me.
I don't know.
I would be so incredibly lost.
So she's fine just by being here. And she's focusing on writing the final thesis. Because in the Czech Republic, you only have 3 years of bachelor and then 2 years of master's. So all of my friends and my sister, they're just finishing
Welcome
university.
to my world.
But honestly, I don't care. I'm happy because they
seem, I was gonna
and
say,
I'm like, well, I will be like that next year.
They're having existential crises, and I can prolong it for another year, and I'll take
exactly. So she came yesterday, and honestly, it's so great to have her here because I feel like I'm less stressed just because I'm more distracted, and it's just so much fun with her all the time. Like, she even told me, like, I'm so happy because I can be weird now, because like she said that she can only be weird like with me and Anichka, our other friend, like her complete self, and it's just we're goofing around, and it's fun. It's fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, now, since our semester abroad, which is so funny to say because we are already abroad. Well, for me, Erasmus, for you, non-European
mobilidad.
Yes, are coming. I thought we could like talk about what our expectations are and even what our kind of plans or goals are, because I have one specific one. What did I say? Specific one?
You just shortened the word specific. It's okay.
One specific one. And let's get into it. Well, what if we start...
Some context, maybe. Like, where are we going?
I was gonna, like, ask why. Like, we should answer the question, why did we decide to go abroad times 2? What's the... Squared. Because we're already abroad, so...
I don't know.
Why did you?
I saw an opportunity and I was like, I can't be given. I was like, I can't be given an opportunity and not take it. Like, I'll regret it if I don't take it. If I have the opportunity, I need to take it. Honestly.
Have you thought about it though, like right in the beginning of university?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was always like, I knew that everybody, like, I feel like our university is very, like, well known for, like, most people go abroad for a semester. Mm-hmm. So, like, everybody was kind of talking about it, like, you know, like Estella especially, like, she was always set on going. So my friends were kind of talking about it. And I was always like, yeah, like, I'll go. I don't know.
For me, I don't know when I started thinking about it because I don't think I thought about it. At least within the first year.
Really? But you were very set on it.
I don't know, because I remember one moment it was probably right in the beginning, in the first semester, I feel like. And I met some people, I don't even remember how. I went to get lunch with them at the cafeteria.
Oh, I remember.
And there was a guy, I think he was from Germany. And then he said his home university is in Switzerland. And now he was here for a semester in Madrid. And I was like, are you crazy? Like, that's insane. And I don't think I thought in that moment, like, this is going to be me.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. Like,
because when the application time came, you were like, uh-huh.
I don't know when I started thinking about it. So, like, before I came here, I don't think I thought about, like, going somewhere else again for a semester or for a year. And then we somehow started talking about it. And then, like, when we started talking about it, and come on.
No, you can do
when
this.
I started thinking about it, it was a clear yes.
Yeah. I mean, I can
there
really...
was no doubt.
I mean, I've been regretting it. Like, at times I regret it, you know?
I think when I was applying... especially for the non-European one, I was like, I'm not going to go. Even if I get in, I don't have the money to go. So it's just like, I can apply, but it's like no pressure. Because
that's what I was thinking too. But then when I got like one of the universities, like one of my top choices, I was like, well, is this a sign? Yeah. You know, like maybe if I would have gotten like one of my, I don't know, one of those that I just put on there because I had to give 10 options, maybe then I would have like questioned it again. But in this case, I was like, I was given like a place that I really wanted to go to. How can I say no? I'm just scared of regretting stuff. That's why I have to do everything, you know?
Yeah. And when I was applying for the European ones, I I feel like I was more stressed about the non-European ones, like the order of the schools. Whereas in the European ones, I was just like, I think
she went by Belgium. Aesthetic.
I put Belgium first just because of the school, because it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And
I saw a reel of it, and I was like, huh, this is Kristýna's school. And then I looked at it, she's like, huh, she's already liked it.
And I've never been in Belgium. So I was thinking this is a great opportunity. And then the rest, I honestly don't even know. I was just like, well, I could go here. I could go here. I didn't really care because as long as I was in Europe, I was like, well, it doesn't really matter that much. So that's the context.
As long as it was in Europe. Oh, was in Europe.
Yeah. That's the context. We've decided to go.
And she's going to?
Antwerp. Is there S? Antwerp or Antwerp?
I think Antwerp.
Okay, because in Czech we have
She'll work on that.
No, because in Czech we have it like kind of in a plural way.
We say Antwerpen. That's true. That's also
so it
plural.
Confuses me. I don't know. Well, I'm going
in
to
which
Antwerp, university? University of Antwerp,
mm-hmm.
I think, and it's in Belgium. And I'm going next semester.
Yes, and I'm going to Sydney, the University of New South Wales, and that's in Australia. And I'm going the next semester.
Yeah, we're both going for one semester.
I don't think I would have done a year. That was the one thing that I was clear on at the beginning.
For this university, it wasn't an option, was it?
For mine, no.
Yeah.
But I only, I for the most part, signed up for semesters because that was one thing that somehow I just didn't want to do.
I remember the moment where I panicked because I said, one of the schools in my top, I think it was in top 3, where I put Italy for a year. I would have been in Italy by now.
But you accepted it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was like, well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
For a while, she was like, I might not come back. I might just be gone.
I don't know. I just didn't. Like I said, when I was applying, I was just, chill. I was like, whatever. So it worked out the way it was supposed to, I guess. But right now, I still don't feel like I'm going because I haven't been officially accepted yet.
Which is insane to me.
They have, I think, 1.5, not even almost. They have a little bit over 1 week when they said they're going to tell me. They haven't told me yet. So
they're going to do it last minute for sure.
I just hope they say yes. Because, what if they don't? I'm already planning on... I mean, it would work out somehow, I guess. But it's just my mom keeps asking me. And I'm like, Mom, since I've talked to you 2 days ago, a week ago, 3 weeks ago, I still know nothing more.
Yeah.
So that's fun, I have to say.
Yeah, that is fun.
So I still don't feel like I'm going because it doesn't...
I don't feel like I'm going either, and I have a flight in 2.5 weeks. 3 weeks.
That's insane.
But,
So by 3 weeks, you'll be in Australia?
Yeah, I think so.
That's insane.
Because I have 2 more weeks here, and then I have 1 week in Switzerland, and then...
That's crazy.
I also don't have accommodation.
But I have to say that I feel like it came at the right time. Because if I'm not in the position even now. You are. But with the week at home, in the first year I couldn't do it. But now I feel like we're at a point where we're fine with
I am surprisingly okay with it. In the summer when I had to leave, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be gone for a year. It was scaring me that I would only be back for a week. But now I'm like, it's going to be Christmas. I'm going to make the most. I'm going to see all my family and everybody because it's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to work out, I think.
Yeah. So that's good. We see our personal growth, which is fun.
Love it.
So now, what is your one biggest kind of expectation that you expect to get from your stay in Australia?
I think for me, the one thing that Sydney has that I don't have here is the beach and the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe this is not what you were going for. But for me, the reason why I signed up for Sydney too was because of the beach and of the ocean. Because, I don't know. I have a city here. I already kind of fulfilled my dream of living in a city. Because, that was one thing that I always wanted, leaving my, smaller hometown. And I did that. So, for me, another thing that I always wanted was to live close to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that's Sydney. So, one big goal is what you asked, expectation, is to just make the most out of that. Like, truly just be like, not even just the beach, but like go to the beach, go to the ocean as much as possible. Like, I'm gonna arrive, it's gonna be summer, like the peak of summer. I just want to make the most out of that. And then just in general, like the nature that it has to offer, because I feel like it's very unique to like Australia, like very different to what we have here, to what we have in Switzerland, like those landscapes, the environment, the nature, to just make the most out of that. Yeah. Like more so than the city life, to just explore like that part of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you?
I think I have like two main things that are also interconnected. And one is meeting a bunch of like new people and potentially making new friends. Because I think this is just like perfect for it.
That's
because you're
true.
In the environment, and they will probably even like somehow group us together, or we will have some like events specifically for Erasmus students. So I will be exposed to that environment, to the people I hopefully will be like looking for. And what is connected to that is being in a similar situation with a lot of other people. Because like here, we are international students, and we don't really know a lot of other people who are in the same situation as us. And so I'm kind of excited to be with other people in something together.
Yeah, like we already have a group chat, and honestly, that group chat is saving my life, because it's just everybody freaking out about the same things that I'm freaking out. Like, oh, enrollment didn't work. Oh, I don't have accommodation. And like,
because here we're doing it on our own, and it's gonna be so nice to be able to deal with a problem with someone else, because they'll probably have the same issues, like when we have to change all our learning agreements because the timetables aren't going to work. Wait. So I'm really excited for that. I feel like it might be a little bit of a different life, because again, I'm going to be in a new place, so I'm going to be in the same position as the other people probably. Whereas here, I'm already established, which is great. Like, I'm not complaining about it at all, because that's what we've wanted.
We worked hard.
Exactly, since the beginning. So it's going to be nice to, like, share it with someone and, I guess, get out of our routine for a little bit.
Yeah. So maybe we can go into, like, certain things that we're particularly looking forward to, like, that we're excited for. Do we want to start with fears first? Let's start with fears, because then we can end on the exciting part, okay?
Okay.
So what's like one main fear that you have?
Well, right now,
getting accepted into the universe.
Exactly. No, I'm a little scared about it not working out, just because I have heard stuff. It can literally
last minute
explode at the last minute. So, I mean, I'm not necessarily scared, because, like, I am excited, but not, like, active where I'm like, I need to go. It's more connected to, like, I'm closing stuff here, and I would have to, again, last minute, kind of, like, deal with stuff here in Madrid, because I'm not planning to do that, obviously, because I'm supposed to be in another city. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But again,
I'm sure it'll work.
I hope so. Yeah. And also, I'm kind of just going with the what's supposed to happen will happen. So yeah. But other than that, I don't think I'm particularly, I mean, maybe I'm scared because now here we know how the university works. We know how the exams work. Whereas there, I don't know anything. And so I'm scared maybe it'll be more difficult, or it'll be different, and it won't, what's the word? It won't, I'm not gonna like it, but like it won't work for me, I guess. Maybe because I have a friend or a classmate who's there, and she did say that it's like the classes are way different. You don't have to go, because I think she said either they're recorded and you can watch it later online, or like all the materials are uploaded onto the platform, and it's really just like theoretical. So I'm curious to see what she's gonna say about exams. Yeah. Once she has them, she has to go. The thing is, it's good that I'm going in the second semester, because apparently they don't do early exams for Erasmus students. So she will come here to Spain for Christmas, and then she'll go back in January, which I don't know how she's gonna do with the accommodation. Like if she has to pay for the whole January or something.
Maybe. Or the hotel for those days. I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe like she'll have exams during the whole month. I really know nothing. So for me, at least, I will stay there. I'm gonna have a shorter summer, but now I'm gonna have a longer winter break. So I guess it kind of balances.
Yeah, that's true.
Out.
I have one connected to that. I mean, it's very similar to yours. It's like the university seems, I don't know, but universities always seem like that. Like it seems very like fancy and very like serious. But I feel like this university also felt like that. And I'm a little bit scared of like how different the approach to learning might be. I feel like there's a lot of like big lectures, which we don't have any of that here, and I'm not used to that at all. They do also do the theory and the practical, so I guess that's similar, but I'm a little bit scared, like, because I don't know what the expectations are, you know? And I was also thinking with, like, English, their expectations might be way higher. Well, no, will for sure be way higher than they are here. So that's, like, one, I wouldn't say fear, like, I'm not actively scared of it, but it's one, like, worry or one thing that, I don't know, I'm looking forward to finally know, like, what it's gonna be like. Yeah. And then another one is my accommodation, which, I mean, I'm working on it, but it's a struggle because there's a living crisis in Sydney. Like, there's very, like, limited accommodation. So they made the decision to not make student accommodation, like the student accommodation that's connected to the university, available for international students. It's only for, like, their own students, which is fun, you know? We love it. And so they told us that like a month ago, like we had a webinar or something. And so now we're all trying to find accommodation. And the thing is, there's private student residencies, but obviously those are incredibly expensive. And Sydney's incredibly expensive as it is. So the private residencies are insane. I mean, they're insane here too, you know? So I'm looking for like rooms like on different platforms now, and it's a process. It's okay. I'm surprisingly like not that stressed about it. Like I had a moment where I was very stressed, but now I'm like whatever. Like if I have to be in a hostel or something for the first 2 weeks, like it's not the end of the world. It sucks because I will be having classes already. You know, I don't really have a transition period. It's always studying while there, but not the end of the world. Yeah. But that's one thing that like I would like to have established 3 weeks before going.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's one big issue that exchange students always have.
Probably.
Yeah.
And now, let's move into the positive ones, or you have more?
I have more fears.
Okay, go ahead.
I have a whole list. But let me see. Oh, no. I mean, one thing is just the credits, like the transferring of credits. Like, I mean, you kind of touched on it, like being able to enroll into the classes that I got approved by this university, and that not working out, and then not having enough credits to transfer to this university, having to deal with that when we get back. I mean, I hope it works out. It's so far so good, I guess, but it's very difficult. Like, a lot of the classes, like, happened to, like, the other people that are going to, were just, like, by the time we were able to enroll, because they let the, like, students there enroll first, we're just full. So, you know, it's a struggle. I hope I get enough credits. I hope I get this one class that I had to change approved at university. But, that's another thing that I did not think would be, like, that big of an issue.
I mean, I guess with that, I have thought about, like, what if I kind of, like, fail some of the classes there?
Oh, that too?
Because that's, like, a huge...
I'm getting new fears.
I don't really know how it really works, like, in the sense that if I failed one class there, if I would have to
retake it here,
one extra, like, in the following year to compensate for that.
I think so.
Or, I mean, that would be fine.
One extra is fine. I'm scared of...
Like, if I fail one, does it mean that all the other ones are...
No.
Irrelevant? I guess it's only... I think it has to do something with the money that I'm supposed to get from Erasmus. Oh. That you have to have a certain amount of credits so you get the money. I don't really know how it works, because I thought you get the money, or at least I've heard, that my friends got the money right in the beginning.
All of
and
it?
Then, yeah, and then if they stayed shorter period of time that they were supposed to, they had to pay them back like per day or something.
That's insane.
But with this university, so far, it looks like at the end of my stay, I will give them like a certificate of when I arrived and then of when I left. And based on that, they will give me the money, which is like weird for me because what if somebody is going just because they're supposed to get, not just because, but because they know they will get some extra money, but they don't have it. So they will get it at the end. Where are they going to take the money from during the year?
That is weird.
Because I really thought you get it either like monthly.
I thought it was monthly, to be honest.
Or like my friends got it like right in the beginning. They got the whole thing, and then at the end, if they left early, they had to.
That is very weird.
Give them some money back.
Wow.
So I don't. I mean,
I'm sure there's some reason.
I don't want to like sound ungrateful, but compared to my friends, I will get very little money.
That's another fun.
It won't
fun
cover
fact.
Almost anything.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was different, like from country
I didn't
to country,
know either.
university.
Like that was a big.
I mean,
thing.
I knew it was different from country to country depending on which country you were going to.
Yeah, but not from which country you're going.
Yeah.
I had no clue, and it's a big difference. So, well, here you have it. More
now
fears,
we can move on to
okay. We can move on.
You scared of anything more?
So, go ahead.
Okay. Oh well, the first one I already said was living by the beach. I don't know. I'm incredibly excited. Okay, I'll mention it again. Then I'm very excited about like going to a different type of university because. Again, this is first impressions, might all be wrong, but it seems very fun in terms of like what they offer outside of classes. Like they do a lot of events, that even just like the infrastructure they have and everything. They have these huge campuses, a lot of students, a lot of events, and I'm very excited to see like what they have to offer and like take part in that, because we, like, as we were talking about a week ago or something, we don't have a lot of that. Like we didn't even get a welcome event, but that was COVID too. But I mean, I'm even just excited for the welcome event to like have that as like my starting point.
I mean, that's a good point because it's gonna be nice to be able to compare at least two universities.
Yeah,
I guess.
And it does sound quite different to this here. Like it sounds more, I don't know how to describe it. More of a university, you know?
Mine, I know nothing about.
But it's pretty.
It's pretty. It's supposed to be pretty. Which
if all else fails, you'll just make aesthetic videos.
That's the one huge thing I'm super excited about. It, as you know, I love Gilmore Girls, and it's kind of like giving me that vibe because it's like a really pretty old building. I mean, I guess they will have more campuses, but I think this old one
is where you're at.
Is where I'm supposed to be at, or that's where the humanities are, social sciences, something like that. So I'm really excited about that because I think it's gonna be really pretty, and that's why I chose the university. Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Okay. Then another thing that I'm excited about is honestly my classes, if they work out. Because the one that I was most excited about already didn't work out. So we will see where this goes. But in general, they sound more exciting than the ones that we would have here. And even, well, the one that I chose instead of, I don't have that approved yet, so we will see. But that one sounds incredibly fun with like workshops and like even little day trips included. So I'm super excited for that. We'll see. Watch me die. Watch me die soon, but
well, let's get to the big thing that I wanted to mention. And that is I want to start like vlogging, I guess, or like making
I forgot about
videos because I've been doing that for a long time, but not really seriously. Like I would do like travel vlogs for myself whenever I would go somewhere, and I have it like on my quote-unquote YouTube channel, but I don't think about it as a YouTube channel. I just see it as a platform when I can like kind of save these videos.
I just see it as my memories, like
without having to like access a hard drive or something. Like I edit it and everything, and then I upload it there so I can access it from anywhere. And I guess with our other YouTube channel that we have, we also mostly make it for our memories.
Yeah.
To be able to look back at it. And so now I really want to like getting to vlog stuff and life and just making these videos maybe even like regularly. And I've been thinking about it for a long time. I watched some of our TikToks back. Remember we had the online spreadsheet class?
Oh.
And in one of the like
we talk about it. That's true.
I don't even remember why we were talking. I guess because we were dealing with that as thingy, so we were talking about it. And now how I got really excited about it again was that I want a Kindle for Christmas. And I'm getting a Kindle for Christmas. And so I was watching a bunch of videos to see what model is the best for which price, just so I would do a little research. And so then I found this girl on YouTube, and she did like an unboxing of the Kindle and talking about it and a reading vlog. And I was like, this is exactly what I want to be doing.
I was going to say, you should do like book. You should join that like section of YouTube. I forgot what it's called. I can only think of Book Talk.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like that would be great for me. And I love her videos. Like,
Who is it?
I don't.
Oh.
Her name is Hal Jones, I think. And I guess she was on YouTube before. I don't know, because she has like 6 or 7 videos. But in the first one she has there, she was talking about like coming back to YouTube. Like she moved or something. She needed a break because she has a husband and 2 kids. But she's pretty young. I don't know how old she is, but she looks like she's 25 tops or something. And I love her videos. It's just such a like cozy vibe.
I love that about YouTube videos. They're so comforting somehow in a way that Reels and TikToks are just not.
Yeah, I mean, because TikTok and Reels, it's like a completely different.
It's fast paced.
Exactly,
usually.
It's so fast paced, and it's supposed to like every social media coach or whatever tells you like it has to be filled with content and value and stuff. Whereas with
and less personal usually.
Yeah. Whereas with this vlog, I don't even.
I love YouTube.
Need to. Because, like, if you're watching a reel, you have to, like, watch it and pay attention.
Yeah.
But, like, the vlogs can also be kind of in the background or if you're eating or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just obsessed with her vibe. Like, that's exactly what I want to do. And I remembered I talked about it in the group chat. And I was like, I wish I could have this aesthetic or,
Yeah.
And I don't know. I keep getting really excited about it. So I really want to do it. And we'll see. Maybe I will become a YouTube girly. But I don't know, I just want to keep making these videos.
No, I want to do the same. Like I want to do this not the same. I probably won't do like Book Talk because I don't read enough, quite frankly. It would be very boring. But just kind of documenting my day-to-day life down there, maybe also the transition a little bit. Because I feel like I think back to like the beginning of my time here, and it would be amazing to have that. And also, I just love YouTube. I've always been wanting to YouTube. But I don't know
what. This is completely off topic, but that's us. So get used to it if you haven't yet.
So aggressive.
No, because I'm just so passionate about this that I really want to talk about it. I feel like YouTube was so like popular and like booming or whatever. Maybe
2014.
Yeah,
13.
I was gonna say 10 years ago, and then I was like, no, that's
too
far.
It is.
That's 2013. Oh my god, that's insane. Yeah, and so it was really like popular, and even I don't know why I did that, but I remember one summer when I was at our cabin. I was there for the summer to work, and I would go because we don't have Wi-Fi in our cabin because we tried, it's not working, and so I would work in this like restaurant or place, and I would always go there, like walk down, even if it wasn't my shift. I would always go there to watch. I think I used to watch Jake Paul, and I was like, why?
Oh my god!
And I would watch
that's insane.
Every day because
I watched it. I just saw a reel about this. I would watch him religiously. Like I would go to like my subscriber segment and see who had posted. And I would watch it like right then and there. And I feel
true.
like back then people would also like post more regularly. Like it was very much, I'm going to post 3 times a week.
But
and that was the highlight of my life.
I think, you know what? I really think I had the FOMO feeling. Because I was like, what if I miss something? But I swear I wasn't missing anything. Like the
Jake Paul. With Jake Paul.
And I think it was just that summer. It wasn't like for years. It was just that summer. But I really don't understand why. So then, like back then, I think I kind of watched things way more. Or like from people I would, I don't know if you know Rochelle and Justin Swanee. They're on YouTube at Rochelle and Justin, I think. So. It's just, I would watch... I still do that kind of a lot of like the young family content, and I would watch it like you said, not maybe religiously, but like a lot. Yeah. And now I don't watch anything on YouTube.
I still have a couple. There's a couple that I've hung on to.
I don't.
A lot of them honestly just stopped posting. A lot of the people that I used to watch,
because I think like there was a lot of pressure back then. Like you would have to post a lot, like even every day. Regularly, and so
or a lot of people move to other platforms.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, what's her name? Lisa
Kudrow.
No, for some reason I had that name in my head too. She was
I don't know
David
Lisa.
Dobrik or
Liza Koshy.
Oh yeah, so she was doing a lot of that, and then she completely she stopped. She went on doing
that's
and
true.
A lot of
She's
creators
just doing like mainstream media now, I think. Yeah, a lot of people did that.
Yeah. And now I feel like I'm slowly kind of like getting back to it, like watching these like slow paced videos.
I just kind of have this newfound appreciation for it again. I think after being like in TikTok, also the thing with TikTok and Reels, like they try to catch your attention within the first second, so it's super like dramatic, and sometimes I just want to watch people unpacking their books, cooking their lunch,
Honestly, I really love it. And like I have my Czech podcast, and I would do, or I technically still do, like once in a while I do a book episode where I kind of review what I read in the past couple of months. But it's difficult because I usually can't remember too much about those books anymore. Like I can maybe say a little bit about the plot or the story, but not really how I was feeling. And the girl, I watched her videos about the Kindle and the reading vlog. I just am obsessed with the way she's doing it. Like she really, like she picks a book, or she picks it in the vlog. She's like, okay, I want to read a new book. And she talks about it. She's like, I could do this or this or this. And then she starts reading it, and she stops like every 2 chapters, and she like explains what's happening
without good reading vlog.
Exactly.
Love it.
What's the word? Without spoiling stuff. Yeah. And then she just talks like in between. She films herself reading. I just love it. So I want to do that so much. Yeah, that's my rant of 5 minutes about YouTube. So maybe expect that. Yeah, I really want to get into that.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I mean, we've reached 45 minutes. Do you have anything else crucial to say?
No, I think that's okay. That's it.
Honestly, same.
Yeah.
Bookclub.
Oh, that's a fun new way we can do it. Laura just came up with the idea that we could do a little Spotify Wrapped, but quickly, because some people, it's a controversial topic.
I don't care if it's like, no, like literally this is one of my biggest issues with this world. I love Spotify Wrapped. I love hearing about what's on other people's Spotify Wrapped. Okay? I love it. It's like their most meaningful songs, like the songs that brought them through this year. Like, I want to hear about it.
I think the problem is that, because it's mentioned a ton on social media, again, from these like social media coaches, because they're I saw so many videos like this. They're like, if you want to drop your story views, post Spotify Wrapped. What's the number one bad thing to do? Blah blah blah. Spotify Wrapped.
I don't care.
But I think the problem is that sometimes people, I think it depends on the type of profile.
Okay.
Because, for example, the woman we're following for trending sounds.
Yeah.
Like, you don't care about her personally, which sounds bad, but
Yeah. It's not her brand. Yeah.
So you don't care about what she's listening to because you don't know her. Like, you have no connection to her. Whereas if you follow your friends or even people you don't know, but maybe like celebrities or something, you're more intrigued to know.
I am intrigued. I want to know all of my friends. Honestly, I messaged some of my friends who hadn't posted and I was like, show me your Spotify Wrapped.
I think it's like 50-50 in the world. There are people who hate it, who don't care. Also, there might be some people who don't have Spotify and they're maybe a little bit envious.
Oh, I see.
Or there are people who love it. And like I said, I really think it depends on the type of profile you have.
Yeah, but there's a right and there's a wrong. And I am right.
Okay, go ahead. Who was your number one artist?
Taylor Swift.
What a surprise.
I'm very proud I got a personal message. I was very excited. And when I saw that personal message, I acted as if she like FaceTimed me personally.
I mean, my number one...
As if millions of people didn't also get it.
My number one was Gracie Abrams. And the way she filmed it really looked like a FaceTime.
Yeah.
That did.
It did. It felt like that.
It did get a FaceTime.
Then number 2, Noah Kahan. Again, no surprises here.
I can't remember who my number 2 was.
Oh.
I mean, I think I remember in my top 5, there was number 1 was Gracie Abrams. Then I had the Mehro guy.
Yeah,
Great
one.
How to pronounce that. Then I had 5 Seconds of Summer.
Great one.
And then who else? No. It was like sad, slow songs.
Luis Capaldi must have been. No?
I can't remember. I know these 3 were there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Was it NF and Youngblood?
Oh, I think NF.
NF for sure. And Young... I
might have been Youngblood. That would make sense. Yeah.
Okay, so I think
let's
were my
go with
top
that.
5.
Even if it's not correct, it makes sense.
Yeah.
My 3rd is Luis Capaldi. My 4th is Miley Cyrus. Which at first I was confused, but she did put out a new album. And then Ed Sheeran, which makes no sense because I did not listen to the guy.
Maybe at the beginning of the year you don't remember.
Maybe. And do you know your songs or no?
Well...
Oh, we need to talk about this. Talk about it.
All of my first 5 songs were by Gracie Abrams.
What does that tell you about Kristýna?
Yeah, well, there you have it. I think my number 1 was
it's insanity.
The one I know
it won't work,
which makes so much sense. Like I said, I had my heart broken this year, so it makes so much sense. But it was crazy that all of the 5 songs were hers.
Wait, also talk about like they give you like the day when you listen to the most music. How much was yours?
Like over 700, like 750 or something.
Which I think we said was like 12 hours or something like that.
What if the math is not mathing? Right?
Then don't tell me.
Well, it was like 12 hours.
Yeah, mine wasn't that crazy. Mine was 8, I think.
And mine was in like May 8th, which I don't know what I was doing. But that's fine.
I think I was traveling, which makes sense. And, well, my songs are Por Si Quieres Volver, The Show, Superhéroe.
The Show?
The Show by...
Oh, Niall Horan.
Yeah. Superhéroe, Too Young, and Used to Be Young.
What is the Too Young one? Is that Swiss?
It's German.
Oh.
And honestly, look at me. I have a Spanish song. I have a British song. I have an Italian song. I have a German song. And I have an American song.
That's cool.
That made me pretty happy.
Yeah. And then how many minutes you have?
Oh, excuse me. 45.487. Oh, that's not point. 45,487.
Okay, I don't have the precise number. I thought you were going to say around 45,000. But I think I had like 75,000.
She's great. But I think it's because you listen to it to fall asleep. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's true. Or was it over 50,000? I can't remember. One of these two numbers. And
I think it was 70 because I think it was a lot more than me.
Okay. That's it, right?
I think so.
So here you go, our Spotify Wrapped. Honestly, that might be the best moment of the year. I just love it so much. I'm so excited about it coming. And
I was waiting for it. Like, I was waiting.
I also have it connected to studying abroad because I don't know if they did it. They probably did it in the years before that too. But I remember specifically in the first year, I was sitting in the library. I was probably doing some assignments or maybe already studying for exams. and the Spotify Wrapped arrived. Everyone went crazy, and
really,
yeah,
how cool.
And like right in that same moment, and I was like looking at it, and it made me so happy. Like it was something, you know, because it was the first year, the first semester. It was really, really hard, really tough, and then I was at a point where I was so close to going home, but to be able to go home, you have to do all the exams and assignments, all that, and this was like a really great thing that came that made me happy, and so like now I have it connected to that also.
That's amazing. No, I love it.
And we haven't been reading, right?
I have not.
Me neither. So let's just skip that as we've done in the last couple of episodes. But I have a thing to talk about that I watched, and it is the Squid Game, the challenge.
Oh my god, my dad is gonna love this.
It's so great. I just love it so much. Like, I feel like I haven't watched something like that.
I've heard so much about it.
It's just so interesting to watch these people.
I've heard.
And their decisions. Because it's practically...
Do you want to explain what it is? Just real quick.
Okay. So it is based on the series Squid Game that I think also came out in the first year of university.
I think
like
so.
2 years ago. And I watched it and I was so hooked. It was nerve-wracking at the same time because people, like, there is a game that people signed up for. It's for a lot of money. It was in North Korea?
Maybe. Not South Korea? I don't know.
One of these. Sorry. And the thing is, though, only one person can win. And in the beginning, there's like 500, I think. Or at least in the challenge. I don't remember in the original show how many were there. But like a lot of people. And then they have this whole like big circle bowl thingy. And then every time someone's eliminated, like they give the money into this like piggy bank, I guess. Because like one person is technically worth a certain amount of money. And in the show, the people die. Like people who are eliminated, they're shot. So they die.
On the reality TV show?
You know what? It was really... I was so nervous, even though I was like, I know this can't happen. But for some reason, I was still really like nervous about it.
I mean, that makes sense.
I was
probably...
like, what's going to happen to them?
What does happen to them?
I mean, they get shot by, I guess, you know, the paintball thingies. Like they get
and
shot.
Then they just
and
leave.
not even every time.
Oh.
Just like sometimes they are just walked out from their room. I don't know. So I was like, especially with the first game, I was like, what are they gonna do? And the thing is, I think they probably told them when they get shot, like they should like fall to the floor. So it is like done by that a little. So it is such a weird feeling because I know it technically can happen, but there is some like underlying stress that I'm like, what if or something.
It's so smart though to take that and turn it into a reality TV show. It's
such a great move. Like whoever
genius
bought the rights is just genius.
Honestly.
And so it's based on that show. Although not all the games are the same, which is like there are things that constantly surprise you. Like I'm gonna ask your dad because I'm curious to see like if he was expecting something.
Okay.
Because for me, like the players, you know, they probably watched the show again before they went just so they would like remember, maybe even practice a little bit some of the games. And so they always thought, okay, this is coming. And sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. Sometimes it was with a twist. Like it's so crazy and it's so interesting and also frustrating to see what the people are doing, like their decisions, because it is a social game. Honestly, I feel like it's based on 80% on the people because they can like eliminate each other and strategize or whatever, and then 20% the actual games that they have to play
win
in there and win. Yeah. And it's so crazy. Like I just can't. And I have, I think, half of one episode left, and then the last one I think came out today where they will, I think, announce the winner. So I'm really curious to see like who that is, although I don't have time to watch it.
I was gonna say,
but it's just crazy. It's really good. I just want to see if they're gonna do like more seasons, because then I feel like I feel like the first one is going to be the best.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's a show that would work, like give the same effect if they just repeated it over and over again.
Because I think they would have to change the games.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it will resemble less and less the original show.
I feel like if anything, they need to make big changes.
Yeah.
I don't think you can just like try to stick to the original, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen it. What do I know?
I have so many questions about it. Like, I just want to meet someone who was there and ask them so many questions. You didn't see the show, right?
No, I haven't seen anything.
Because I can't tell you stuff because you're not going to understand. But basically, that's it. I really, really recommend you watching it. Well, if you haven't seen the series, you should watch the series first, and then the reality show, I guess it is now.
The game show, yeah.
It's so interesting and so intriguing. Like, you just want to keep watching. So cool. So that's
such a passion.
Do you have anything?
No, I have nothing, okay?
I haven't even watched a Christmas movie.
No, I've just been struggling.
So let's do the song of the week.
Oh, I thought the Spotify rap was going to be a song of the week.
I mean,
we can give them something more.
Well, mine is Hello, Goodbye by Regs and Riches, which I discovered the song, I think, this week on Instagram. It's very energetic. It reminds me of one song that I can't figure out. You know the song? Do, 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 do,
yeah.
Do. What song is that?
Right there, still this the name.
Smile. Wait, what the hell is this?
I wanna see you smile.
I can't remember what song is this.
No, Dance? Is it Smile? I wanna see you. Is it Brave?
No.
It's this.
No.
Okay, well then.
But that also sounds similar.
Yeah.
Wait, I think. Is it from the show where Ross Lynch? Right? But that, like, they have the part of the chorus. It has like a da 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 da, and then I think they go down instead of up, something like that. So it reminds me of that song, and I love it.
Can I be honest? I'm struggling with this because I've just been listening to my top songs 2023, which is why I don't really have a new one.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna say, let me just.
Just for the people that are writing our songs down every week to put it to their playlist.
Because I do not want to disappoint you, you know? I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to say, honestly, no, forget about this. I'm going to say Everything Everywhere, the version with Gracie Abrams.
Gracie Abrams.
No, call Gracie
cute
Abrams.
And unexpected.
And genius once again.
Yeah. And that's it. So thank you for listening. I was going to say see you next week, but I don't know if you'll see us next week.
Oh, yeah. We'll keep you updated on
what's going to happen.
On our plan, okay?
Now, we will record for sure.
We will.
The summary of the semester. It's just not going to be us sitting like this anymore. Yeah. It's going to be different. And then we'll see what happens.
We'll let you know. Yeah. We'll let you know.
So have a great time.
If you're dealing with exams, you can do this. Okay, you'll make it through. And that's it. We're gonna go to do the exam now.
Oh my god. Okay, wish us luck. Well, it's gonna be over by the time you listen. Yeah. But just putting the vibes in the universe. And we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
If you want to get in touch, you can find all of our information in the description below.